Once you talk to Hosea, he will invite you to go hunting with as he seen a huge bear and wants help tracking it down up near the Dakota River.
No, I saw a huge bear. One of the biggest I ever saw. I reckon nearly 1,000 pounds.
It may take a day or two. Follow Hosea as you talk about Arthur's last horse. Hosea has an extra horse from an encounter and will suggest taking him to Valentine to sell him off and get a new horse.
Loudmouth bastard tried to rob me.
This unlocks the horse feature in the game now, which is how you change who your main horse is. Focus on your tennis walker and hold up directional button to unsaddle your horse. Take your saddle over to the huge horse nearby and put it on.
It'll be fun, Arthur.
You won't throw me?
No, he's an angel. If I'm near him.
Nasty little look in his eyes.
Oh, don't be rude about this.
This big guy is a Shire. They are huge workhorses that are usually used for hauling carts and only have average speed. Still, it's a nice sitting so high.
That's probably a good idea.
Hosea announces our departure from camp, so go ahead and as we make our way to Valentine.
They got a good range of horse tack at the Valentine stables. Some beautiful saddles. I used to have a real nice
Hosea
one.
will talk about the stables as a bit we go.
Got stolen
You will
outside
also
that
get some
southern
more
Deer
dialogue
Creek.
about Arthur and the gang's past, which is nice.
Mac went crazy, threatened to kill the whole town. And Davy was passed out so cold we left him there. Came back in the next day and he woke up, started right back drinking again.
After the scene, you will have to decide what to do with the Shire. You can stable him or sell him. He is not worth much, so it's your choice.
You got papers?
No, no papers.
Well, of course, that's going to affect what I can pay.
You can also buy a new horse here. There are 3 available with vastly varied pricing. Part of unlocking the stables is being able to customize your horse as well, meaning you can name horse
All right,
and
partner.
change their hair,
You got yourself
coat,
a
saddle
deal.
and all sort of
And a
options.
fine new horse.
I hope so.
Well, I don't sell anything other than good animals. You have my word on that.
You can check everything out at your leisure, but remember the gold medal requirements if you are still going for them.
Here are your papers.
Once you are done with the stables,
me.
Exit and Hosea will be waiting for us. Mount your new horse and follow Hosea outside of town. As you follow him, you will get some more backstory on Arthur and John and find out why Arthur's got a grudge against him.
So how are things with you and John?
Fine.
Ain't it about time you let it go now?
It was a year, Hosea. He ditched us for a goddamn year.
I've spoken to him many times. He knows he did wrong.
After hunting the rabbit, head back to Hosea and you will told how to set up camp. We are introduced to the campfire crafting here. Although you may have done this on your own before you now.
Fine by me.
If not, you can cook the rabbit meat you just caught for a good meal. But note that this crafting section lets you make a wide assortment of goods. Check the crafting section of the guide for more insight into this. But for now, just look through the options you have here. In particular, cooked meals and tonics are the big early items you can make.
I don't like eating
Tonics
this
are
late.
especially useful in gunfights but require you to harvest herbs from the land quite regularly. We will sleep shortly afterwards and wake up the next morning to coffee from
You
Hosea.
ready?
Nice.
Give me a minute.
Coffee?
Sure.
There you go.
So,
We will go over the
What's your
plan for
plan?
tracking the bear,
We'll
and
see
this
if we can
includes
track
laying
'em,
bait to
but
draw him out.
We might need to lay bait to draw him out. Bears like fish, obviously, but they...
Jose has some ingredient for making the bait. Once he does, use the camp again to make the potent predator bait.
okay.
Tear down camp and mount up to follow Hosea.
Really?
You will talk about the outlaw life as bit as you make your way down to the Dakota River
Every
bank.
day.
Did you two ever think about getting out of the life?
We did briefly. You don't remember? Guess you were still young. Didn't last long.
Once you unmount and the game asks you to track the bear, we'll need to be quick. Track the bear down using the landmarks up above, and you will come to the same scene we did above.
Either that or
We have a choice to make here:
bait here.
split up
That
or
could
set
work.
bait.
Which do you think? Arthur?
let's bait here.
We
Fine
made
by
bait
me.
for a reason, so
Let's
go
leave
ahead
the
and
bag over
select the
there.
bait. The game will show you where to set
Are
down
those
the bait,
boulders up
so
ahead
go
look like a
ahead
good
to the
spot
marked
for it?
area, open your sachet, and use the potent predator bait to place it. Head back to Hosea now and wait behind the rocks with him. Get your revolver out and ready.
Fouls there.
As you
I
wait,
know, but we
Jose
need to
will
do
question
this
the
right.
bait, and after a few moments, we'll go to examine it with you. Follow him and examine the bait with him for a scene. And yeah, there is a bear.
Easy.
It will roll up on us as we examine the bait, which takes us by complete surprise. This should be the gold medal requirement, but the bear runs away as you can tag him with some more shots, which you should do just in case. Head back to Hosey for a scene as the game tells us
You're
that we have
fine, old
discovered
man.
a
Course I'm
legendary
fine.
animal and return alone to hunt it. Check out the hunting section of the guide, but we do not recommend going after this prey right now due to your lack of weapons and experience. He is not going anywhere. So when
I
Hosey
think I'm
asks if
going
we are
back
going
to
back to
camp
camp,
to
choose
lick
to
my
head back with
wounds.
him.
You coming, or you gonna track that monster? Well, I don't mind.
Either way, Hosey gives us the
I'm
legendary
coming
animal
with
map,
you.
which is a
Let's get
unique
going
item
then.
and will help us track the game's legendary animals. Very nice. Want to see what happens next? Like, share and subscribe so you don't miss out the next thrilling mission.